Have you ever wondered where your favorite cigar originates from? It all starts with a tiny tobacco seed. Indeed, the journey of the tobacco leaf begins in the hands of a dedicated farmer. This farmer, armed with knowledge passed down through generations, begins by meticulously selecting the highest quality seeds. These seeds are hardy, disease-resistant, and bred to produce leaves with the perfect balance of flavor and burn rate. But selecting the right seed is only the beginning. The farmer must also consider the climate in which these seeds will grow. Tobacco thrives in a warm, sunny environment with well-drained soil. The farmer needs to play the role of a weather forecaster, a soil scientist, and a plant doctor all at once. Once the seeds and climate are in harmony, the planting begins. The seeds are carefully sown into trays filled with nutrient-rich soil. They are then placed in a controlled environment, where the temperature and humidity are closely monitored. As the seeds sprout into seedlings, they are moved to the field. Here, the young plants are spaced apart to ensure they have plenty of room to grow. This spacing is crucial, as it allows each plant to receive an equal share of sunlight and water, promoting healthy and uniform growth. From this point forward, the farmer's role shifts to that of a caretaker. The tobacco plants need constant nurturing to ensure they flourish. This involves regular watering and feeding, weeding around the plants, and monitoring for pests and diseases. The farmer's job is a labor of love, a delicate dance with nature that requires patience, skill, and a keen eye for detail. For it is in these early stages of growth that the quality of the final product, your favorite cigar, is determined. The tobacco farming process is indeed a fascinating journey, one that transforms a tiny seed into a plant, with leaves that are harvested, cured, and eventually rolled into the cigars enjoyed by many. So, that's how our journey begins, with a small tobacco seed, meticulously cared for by the farmer. Once the tobacco plants have matured, it's time for the next step, harvesting. This is not a hasty process, but rather a delicate dance between the farmer and the plant. The leaves aren't all harvested at once. Instead, the farmer must carefully inspect each plant, selecting leaves based on their ripeness. This dance begins at the bottom of the plant, where leaves ripen first. The farmer gently removes the ripe leaves, mindful of not damaging the rest of the plant. Then he patiently waits for the next level of leaves to mature. This process is repeated multiple times, moving up the plant in a series of passes. Each pass represents a different stage of maturity and therefore a different flavor profile. The farmer's experience and intuition guide him in this dance, ensuring that each leaf is harvested at the perfect moment. Harvesting is an art in itself, picking the right leaves at the right time to ensure the best quality for cigar production. After harvesting, the leaves undergo a transformation process. Welcome to the world of tobacco processing. This is where the magic happens, where a simple leaf becomes the heart of a world-renowned cigar. Let's start with the first stage, curing. This isn't about healing ailments, it's about coaxing the flavor and aroma out of the tobacco leaves. The leaves are hung in large, well-ventilated barns, where they're left to dry naturally. This process can take up to 8 weeks, and it's here that the leaves change color from green to a rich golden brown. Curing is all about patience, as rushing this process can lead to inferior quality tobacco. The next stage is fermentation. Now don't get confused, we're not making wine here. Fermentation in tobacco processing is about breaking down the sugars in the leaves, which helps to remove any harshness and brings out their full flavor. The leaves are carefully layered into piles known as pylones, where they generate heat and begin to ferment. This process can take anywhere from 6 months to 2 years, depending on the type of tobacco and the desired end product. The final stage is aging. Think of this as the tobacco's beauty sleep. The fermented leaves are packed into bales and stored in a controlled environment for up to 2 years. During this time, the flavors continue to mature, and the tobacco becomes smoother and more refined. Throughout each of these stages, the leaves are carefully monitored and tested to ensure they meet the highest standards of quality. It's a labor-intensive process, but one that's necessary to produce a premium product. And that's the journey of a tobacco leaf, from being plucked from its plant to undergoing a meticulous transformation process. It's a testament to the skill and dedication of those in the tobacco industry. With patience and skill, the raw tobacco leaves are transformed into a product ready for the final stage, the creation of a cigar. Now, the processed tobacco leaves are ready for their ultimate destiny, becoming a cigar. The craft of cigar making is a fascinating blend of science and art, steeped in tradition. It all starts with the selection of leaves. Different leaves are chosen for different parts of the cigar: the filler, the binder, and the wrapper. The filler is the heart of the cigar, usually a blend of leaves for complexity of flavor. The binder holds the filler together, while the wrapper, the most prestigious leaf, is chosen for its aesthetic appeal and contributes significantly to the cigar's taste. Then comes the rolling. This is where the true artistry lies. Skilled rollers must ensure that the cigar is firm, yet able to draw smoothly. This requires a delicate balance. Too loose, and the cigar burns too fast. Too tight, and the draw becomes difficult. With the right skill and a touch of artistry, the processed tobacco leaves are meticulously rolled into the cigars we know and love. Before these cigars reach your hands, they pass through one final phase, the cigar processing factory. This is where the fruits of all the labor, from the tobacco field to the rolling room, undergoes rigorous quality control. Each cigar is scrutinized meticulously, ensuring that only the best of the best make it to the next stage. Then, the approved cigars move on to packaging. This isn't just about making them look attractive in a box. It's about preserving the quality, the aroma, the flavor of the cigars during their journey to retailers. The packaging process is both an art and a science, designed to protect and present the cigars in their best possible condition. Finally, distribution. These carefully crafted cigars are then dispatched to retailers worldwide. From small local tobacco shops to large international chains, these cigars find their way across the globe, ready to be picked up by discerning smokers. And with that, our journey from a tiny tobacco seed to a finely crafted cigar ready to be enjoyed comes to an end.